Okay, this little video is here to show you how we put together an enclosure for our Ardu-Station. As you can see, it works quite nicely. The box itself, I think we bought it for £6.49 from Maplin in the United Kingdom, and the great thing is, because it's see-through, you can see the lights, which are quite far down, as you probably know if you've got an Ardu-Station. More difficult were the buttons here, which, as you can see, work nicely. But I'll show you how how we achieved that in a second. What we needed, incidentally, just while we're on the subject, we needed some Velcro, a little switch for the on-off switch, various screws, 4mm cap heads. That's an important thing, as you'll see. Little standoffs. And various other 3 and 2mm screws. Okay, so if I take the lid off, we have a battery here which is held in place with a piece of Velcro, and that gives us our lid of the box, which the whole assembly is mounted on. What we did, the first thing we did, was to cut the holes to mount the LCD, and they were suitable for 2mm screws, and then cut this part of the lid out to poke the LCD through. Incidentally, when we were building this, we found it was a good idea to use headers and sockets rather than joining the two boards together permanently, because then you can take the boards off to make adjustments and what have you. That was, I think, a good idea. Anyway, once we got the LCD in place, we then mounted the main board and then fitted these standoffs here, hex standoffs, which can be fitted with 3mm screws, and that's those two there. And now the clever bit, this was the how do we get the buttons, so how can we press the buttons from out here on the front of the panel. What we did was to take our 4mm cap-head screws like this, cut them off to about 1 centimetre in length, and then they go really nicely over the buttons here. I hope you can see that on the video, and that means that you can push them through. We made the holes 4.2mm just to give a bit of clearance. Once we've done that, fitted the switch. That's fairly straightforward drilling job, and with a square file that helps as well. And then finally rounded off with a PP9 battery, 9-volt battery, and one of these little power connectors here, and that's how we did it. Thank you very much for watching.